It's Mustache Mania, and today I am reviewing the Lego Star Wars Resistance Troop Pack. And so this set is going to be mainly for army building. And what I mean by that is people who have a ton of money are just going to buy a bunch of these. They're going to have a ton of soldiers, and so yeah. This is about $10, not counting tax, depending on where you live. This guy's kind of crouched over. We have a standard soldier on the far right and left. We have a commander on the right with the hair for an officer, and then we have a heavy to the right of the commander. Commander's to the left, I mean. So I'm gonna start out with my favorite figure. I'm gonna review this guy on articulation and stuff, and I'll look at the vehicle later. They all come with the vehicle. So, he has 5 points of articulation. You can just flip his arms forward. Oh, well, there he goes. Oh, everything's falling apart. So you can push his arms forward and back. You know, classic Lego articulation. You can turn his head if you want. Move his legs. He has pegals on his legs and the bottom of his feet. Put stuff in his hands. He has wrist articulation. And his helmet will, if you push up on this little jaw guard, you can flip that up, pull it around, and there you go. You can see his mustache. Laying back here, hope it will focus. His mustache. So he is a Mustache Mania guy. Nice. So that is one of our regular soldiers. Since he has a mustache, I'd like to classify him as one of the higher ranks because, I don't know, it's just a mustache. It looks cool. The still camera angle for so long. Oh, there we go. They also have these, stud shooter blasters, which is basically just a normal stud shooter with a faucet piece. Oh, I dropped it. Oh, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Oh, no, this is not good. This is very not good. One second, go. So it's just a normal stud blaster with a faucet, like a sink piece on the back. They can hold on to that, and if you press down right here, it will shoot off a little blue piece. Which went somewhere. With extras of those little blue pieces, which I find is just sitting right down there. And this has a launcher, which looks like a scope on it, and then I'm going to review the officer because he's different. So I'm just going to review the different figures. This guy and is the same as the mustache guy, only he doesn't have a mustache, so he's less cool. If you don't have a mustache in real life, that doesn't make you not cool. Legos, mustaches. I need to stop talking. So, where is he? Okay. I'm new to YouTube, obviously. So, lighting is screwing up. So you can kind of see that he has a printed headset on the side. His sleek back hair, same articulation as the other one, same blaster. Yeah, he has a nice chest print. He has a little ranking metal thing on his chest. And get the normal guy. Oh, and he also looks like, this guy looks like he's wearing gloves, unlike everybody looks like they're wearing gloves except for the officer and the heavy. And there we go. Okay, bad camera angles for days. And then so the heavy is basically the same, only he has a darker torso piece, and he has no gloves. Do a quick little comparison. You can tell the shade is darker. Okay, now onto the vehicle. It's like a little speeder. Now, there are supposed to be 2 of these long ones, but instead I have one long, one short, as preference. And up here we have the blaster, and if you rotate it, it will, like, tilt weird. Which, yeah, because of the piece that's used. I guess you can... Oh, I knocked off the little faucet piece for the handle. This is what the faucet pieces look like. Kind of. Oh, whoa! So it has booster things. They used a pillar piece and a chopper droid head on there. Got a little seat and a control stick. The hood of a car. There's just yellow showing, which is kind of annoying. I wish they didn't have that. Oh, also it has these clear things on the bottom, so from an angle it will look like it's hovering. So I'm just gonna load it up with all the people. And I recommend, if you want the turret to work well, you remove this piece and you plug it into the side. Either that, or you completely remove the turret, which you can also have the one of them carry around like a big heavy gun, and plug this into here and straighten this out. There you go. Or you could have it like that, but I'm gonna have it the other way around just for now. I need to learn how to edit. All loaded up. There are spots to sit these guys on the side. They are not just sit. Oop! I broke off one of the blasters, but they'll stay on there because there's a stud. Also, if you want to store the blaster